let's see. What is the forecast for me? The chance of tendies? Playing some Black Saga Storm today. My primary deck that I enjoy playing when I'm actually trying to be a tryhard and when I'm not actually recording content most of the time. But I decided to actually make some content for this. Trying out a little bit of a twist on the sideboard here with some relatively old tech and expedition map. Theory is you bring it in your Delver and your tempo-based games to have an additional copy of Urza Saga so you can kind of chain them together. We're going to see if it works or not. I know Tony has kind of moved off of this based off his last deck list. It's kind of a little bit more antiquated tech, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm still trying to crack the tempo matchup key, basically. As you can see, I'm still rocking 2 defense grids. I think defense grid is incredibly good in those matchups. Just in general, I almost feel like trying to go and just force our combo through between defense grid and discard spells is more consistent in my experience than trying to outvalue them with stuff like Urza Saga Construct tokens, because, I mean, you're running into Delver, they've got meltdowns, dress downs, just all the stuff that's going to hate on your hate for them. So I almost feel like sticking with Game 1 plan is honestly more effective and just bringing in a few more ways to protect it, but we're going to give map a shot, see how it does, take this through the ManaTraders Series. You are going to notice the matches are just showing in the casual 1-on-1 Legacy Room. It's because I am playing in the ManaTraders Series for these matches. Just a great tournament series, in my opinion. It's free to enter if you are a ManaTrader subscriber, so it's cool that they put these tournaments on. They change format every month, and it's actually some pretty high-level play comparable to leagues as far as skill is concerned. So, yes, it's going to show the casual Legacy Room. However, these are all matches that are for the ManaTrader Series. So let's take this through a 5-match set and see what happens here. All right, lost the die roll. Not a bad hand. We're going to give it a go. This is pretty sweet. We can turn 1 Wishclaw Talisman, or we can just play our shit out. I guess we're going to see what our opponent's doing here. This looks like runaway initiative, which is going to be incredibly difficult if it is, depending on what they do here. Fabula of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, not the worst thing that could happen here. Okay. And then next turn, we should have enough mana to be able to go off, assuming that they don't Archon us. Or something stupid like that. Alright, so we'll let them get in. Like, as long as they don't have an Archon, we should be good. Granted, we've learned if I say what I need them not to have, it somehow magically manifests it into their hand. Like, if this is just a Seasoned Engineer or a case of Chaos Adventurer, I'm actually pretty okay with that. Hard cast a Simian Spirit Guide. Alright, I like that. I like that. Oh, I really like that. Alright, we should be fucking golden here. We have to have some of the worst possible flipping luck in the world for this to not go right. Alright, so this gets us to 6. And this leaves me with 2 mana to be able to do things. Alright. I've still got 2 mana. There's the Tendrils. We just need to get our Storm count high enough now. Which we should be able to do. Alright, so we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, we got there. We 100% got there. Eight. Let's arrest you. It's a solitude they can't cast. And make sure there's nothing else I need to do here. Yep, this will be 10. 10Ds for 10. They can't cast a solitude. Tendrils for 10. That's 10 drills, baby. Yeah. Off to the 10Ds super quick. Alright. Sideboarding is going to be a bit harder here. Because they're going to bring in their hates, which is going to suck. I think Haywire Might's really the only thing I want to bring in here. There's something to be said about map and trying to play the Urza Saga game plan, but I don't think we're going to be able to win in combat. They could have Magus of the Moon, which is mildly problematic. And we could bring in Push for some of their early game creatures. Probably take out the Cabal Therapies. I probably don't want to take the Cabal Writs out. Maybe the pushes are a bit much. It doesn't hit a ton of their stuff, but if we absolutely need it, it's our only way to get rid of an Archon, really. So we definitely want them. Most of their threats are creatures. Their mana acceleration, they're probably going to get down pretty quickly. But honestly, we might just want to take out 2 Duresses here. Or something like that. Not super confident on the sideboard plan here, but I think we like it, because this can get rid of a, whatchamacallit, Chalice of the Void. Alright. The question is do we mulligan for the nuts, or do we try to mulligan for hates? Is going to be the question. We've got hate, and we're pretty fucking close to the combo, actually. If we start off on the Urza Saga, we'll get their turn 3 for sure. And it allows us to hopefully be able to Fatal Push end of turn 2 if we absolutely need to. So I think we're going to do that. Turn 1, Saga, Haywire Might, Bobble. Turn 2, Swamp. Hold up. Alright, we'll see what they have. They kept their 7, so I'm a little concerned about that. Chalice on 1's kind of brutal. But that's what they're doing. Chalice on 0, not as much. Do you have answers to that? Play Saga. We have an answer to that in this. So we've got a turn 3 Ad Nauseum. If we hit another ritual, we have it next turn. Really? This is interesting. Another Fatal Push. I don't know if they have anything that they can flash in at instant speed, so we're not gonna bother going after it yet. So assuming they don't Blood Moon us here, or Archon us, we should be good. If they just want to play, like, an initiative creature, that's amazing for us. Five mana. Okay, Case of Chaos Adventurer is fine. Like I said, just initiative creature is fine. Grabs a Plains. They already played their land for turn. I like Infernal Tutor. Okay, make sure we have enough mana for this. Because we need to grab Mox Opal. Play this. Yeah, this is 5 mana. It's 5 mana. Ad Nauseum. We played a land for turn already. Dark Writ's good. Cabal Writ's good. All the rituals are great. Wishclaw Talisman is good. Getting a little low here. Okay, so is this enough mana? This should be plenty. Question is do we need to kill the Chalice of the Void? Because we have 2 0 drops, so we probably need to. Because we can 0-drop, get another mana down, and then start chaining off. Let's throw... I'm not going to be able to use these Infernal Tutors anyways. Gets us to 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually, maybe I do tutor for another Dark Ritual? Yeah. Tutor for another Dark Ritual. Tutor. Reveal Dark Ritual. Grab my last Dark Ritual. Dark Rit. Dark Rit. Ball Rit. I have more than enough mana. Just make sure the coast is clear. Touch the Spear. Ooh, they should have played that Archon, buddy. Grab the Archon. And then I have just enough for Wishclaw Talisman into Tendies. Go grab the Tendies. And whoops. Target player. Lethal Tendies. That's how we do it, baby. Getting the GGs from the opponent. Alright, that's a fucking sweet little cooking with Tendies there. Hell yeah. Fucking got there. Like it. Like it. Alright, here we go. Ron Colpo Canisi? Sinis? Something like that. I apologize if I butchered your name wrong. Alright, won the die roll. I like that. This is a turn 1 Ad Nauseum, right? So I can turn 1... I mean, this is just a turn 1 Ad Nauseum. We just fucking go for it, right? Or do we wait a turn and Thought Seize them first? Because what I could do is turn 1, Ritual out of Thought Seize into a Wishclaw Talisman. I think we just go for it. Fuck it. This deck is here to cheese them out. And they're mulliganing, so hopefully the chances of them having blue card Force of Will is lower. But, fuck it. We are here to gain... Okay, it looks like they're F6. They are F6. That is a turn 1 Ad Nauseum, baby. Alright, so I just need to get the mana and the storm count high enough now. We've got all of our high value cards already fucking here. Alright, figure it out. Alright. And our opponent skipped it up. Okay, so the bad news is we have no fucking idea what our opponent's doing, because we just turn 1 them. So that's the bad news. I mean, since we literally don't know what they're doing, we're just gonna run it back. There's no point in sideboarding and diluting our plan. We're hoping that they're just a non-interactive deck, and they just don't have the nuts. This is a much slower hand, but it's much more defensive. And it has a lot of mana. We get a redraw, we can duress to see what the hell is going on over there. So, like, I think we're going to keep this. It's a lot slower. It's a very, very defensive hand. They're mulliganing a lot, so I'm guessing they're on some kind of degenerate combo deck. So hopefully they mulligan to a slower hand, and we can just shred it with what we have here. Alright, they kept 5. Oh, they're on the same thing as us. So we actually kept a pretty good hand to be up against what our opponent's doing. They took our duress. So we're in the Saga Storm mirror. The question is can they go off? No. Okay. We have a Wishclaw Talisman. We are going to go ahead and Thought Seize our opponent back. Take Cabal Therapy. It looks like they're going to try to go on the Construct plan here. Let's see what they're drawing. An Ancient Tomb. Okay, so they're going to go on the Construct plan and try to beat us down here. So we're good. We know we're resolving this Wishclaw Talisman, and then we're just hoping for mana to be able to go off. That is mana. That's an Ad Nauseum. Well, if they don't discard us, we go off next turn. So it all comes down to what is this top deck? We found discard spell? Okay. So we're gonna have to do this the harder way, and we're gonna have to go for... that's unfortunate that they had a discard spell there. That being said, we're gonna have to go off on the harder route here. And go for more mana. And go for... oh, whatchamacallit. Peer into the Abyss. Making a dude. I don't know if they have Pithing Needle in their deck. They're about to get a Wishclaw Talisman, though. So they're actually going to be able to go off here. It's just going to be a matter of, do they get what they need, or do they flip poorly? So we'll see what they do. There is the possibility that they just flip really badly here. That is always a possibility. I have done it. The smart thing also is to swing first, so they don't need as high of a storm count, but we'll see what they do. So they're just going to go for it. They're getting excited. The right thing they should have done is attack first, so they didn't have to storm as high, and they wouldn't have to flip as many cards. Because there always is the possibility that this gets fucked up. Yep, Ad Nauseum. They've got all the mana they need. They still need a way to empty their hand, though. Oh, Lion's Eye Diamond was the first thing they revealed. Okay, they got it. I don't know why I didn't think the Lion's Eye Diamond was the first thing they revealed, but okay. So, that being said, let's bring in Haywire Might. Bring in... yeah, we'll bring in Pithing Needle. Yes, no, no. Like, Haywire Might's really the only thing I can think of that we would need. Alright, let's drop a Cabal Therapy and try that. The nice part is we know if we have the nut on turn 1, just fucking go for it. Or if we have a hand that can hopefully just shred them. Them top decking that Duress sucked, but it is what it is. This has no real mana, so we gotta ship it. We put one of these back. Opponent's beginning with 7. We can try to be the Saga beatdown here. I think we're gonna keep this and try to rip their hand apart on turn 1. Or do I want to just do like multiple Saga thingies here? I might just do multiple Saga thingies here. Or do I want to? Yeah, I think we're gonna try to go Saga beatdown. Like, it sucks a little bit, but we also theoretically just go grab a fucking discard spell here and try to fuck them over. Oh, it was making me show what I was doing, that's why. Okay. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Disregard all of that. Well, our hope is they don't have the turn 1. If they do, that sucks. Oh well. Okay, Duress, that's fine. Alright, see what I'm drawing, I guess, which is fine. Another land is annoying as fuck, but oh well. Again, we're just on the Saga beatdown plan here. Like, there's nothing we can do. So we just gotta hope that they don't have it. And they kept a defensive hand. Oh, I guess we might be having Saga Wars. Alright. Oh my god, okay. We're just gonna draw fucking lands. We have literally only drawn lands this game. And now, if they have a land drop, they can Ad Nauseum, which I'm assuming they do. I'd be very surprised if they don't have some kind of mana source here. Yep, yeah, they got it. Oh, they got it a million ways. Well, we're gonna see what the fuck they end up doing. Like, there's a possibility they flip like shit. I've seen from 20. I said, there's a possibility that they just flip like shit. But we'll see. Like, we'll make them go through it. Because I've got an onboard tutor still. They'd have to flip like absolute total dog shit, but it's a possibility. I mean, they got it right there alone. Like, yeah, they got it. We won't make them go through it. We'll be kind. They're playing the same deck as us, so. Well, that sucked. On to the next one. Alright, won the die roll. We are testing out map in the sideboard of Black Saga Storm today. I know a lot of people have been using it, so it's probably the correct decision, but we'll see. Alright, so what can we do here? So we can turn one out either a Witchclaw Talisman or an Infernal Tutor, or depending on what we draw next turn, we can just play a land and go. I think we're going to keep this. I think we are going to try to power out the turn one Witchclaw Talisman here, see how they respond. Like, there's a part of me that wants to run out the Saga first. I'm debating if I should run out the Swamp first. I think we're going to run out the Swamp first. See if we can get a Talisman down. If this eats a counter, we still have Infernal Tutor. So, it does. Eats a Baleful Strix, so this could be Doomsday. This could just be some kind of blue-black control deck. Either way, it seems like we're probably in for a rough time. I almost feel like we prefer this to be Doomsday. Still doesn't tell us anything. Another Witchclaw Talisman, so we're just going to try to run it back. See if they got another counter here. I feel like this is eating a counter. Okay, it's Death Shadow, so yeah, this is definitely eating a counter. Yep. Okay. Into a Wasteland, okay. We're eating through a lot of their resources, though, which is good. I do not hate Ancient Tomb. The Death Shadow's gonna be a slog, unfortunately. Into a Lion's Eye Diamond. So what? This is enough mana. So we'd have to watch out for Force of Will. We can probably pay for Days, because this is what? 3, 5, 8. Yes. So it's just a matter of doing name Force of Will or doing name Days. I think we're gonna name Force of Will. Okay, they don't have anything, so we're safe to go. Death Shadow, Underground Sea, Watergrave, Snuff Out. Alright, so snagging game one off of them is fucking huge. Assuming we don't flip like total dog shit. Still need a mana source. Okay, there's... need another artifact. Okay, there's an artifact. We have plenty of mana to go off. We drew all of our expensive shit, so we might as well go deeper. Okay, we're good. We definitely got there. Okay, so up against them, Defense Grid seems important here. Fatal Pushes don't seem terrible. Like, Defense Grid seems good. Fatal Push is a maybe, I think. We definitely want all of this stuff. Probably want to trim Chrome Boxes as much as it sucks trimming mana sources. Take out some of that. Maybe take out one Awkward Tutor. We want to take something else out instead. Yeah, I think we'll take one Awkward Tutor out. Try that. Now we're gonna have to worry about turn one discard also. So what do they take here? It's a little awkward having Burning Wish in hand. They're mulliganing. I think we're gonna mulligan too. We keep this. Ad Nauseum goes to the bottom. Ooh, they're not discarding us on turn one. That is surprising. This is interesting. So this is 6 mana. I get a redraw. So, like, there's a world where I want to Thoughtseize now. I think I do. Let's take our Thoughtseize value now while we can. If they take Infernal Tutor, I guess it is what it is. We can pay for a daze. But they're trying to hide something. We get to see what one of the things they're hiding is. Brick's Ponder. I guess we take the Thoughtseize and we see what they hid. Like, it sucks a little bit to Thoughtseize, but okay, so they have a Force of Will. But I guess, okay, they're just gonna Ponder. So they're just setting stuff up. They're trying to find more counter spells. And they found a Thoughtseize, okay. So that means one of these is not in their hand. Dark Ritual, that's a defense grid. Start taxing your Force of Wills, or is this going to eat a Force of Will? Ooh. Force of Will pitching Baleful Strix. Okay, so one of these two is not in their hand. I'm going to guess it's not the island. What are the chances that they drew blue card Force of Will? We just fucking go for it, right? We're just going for it. Fuck it. We can pay for days. They're looking for an answer. So they need to find both a free pitch spell and a blue card in this combination of 4 cards. Which is very, very possible. It looks like a no, unless they want to go after the Ad Nauseum. Nope, they don't got it. Alright. I haven't played a land yet, so let's City of Traders. Do the one that has the most mana. Dark Ritual. I do want to see what they got going on over there, just to be safe. Just some lands. Okay, cool. So we actually, I think we're at enough to be able to pop off here. Right? Because we've got 8, 9 goes us to 19. They can't do anything here. So, yeah. And we kill him. We got there. Nice little convincing 2-0 against Death Shadow. I like it when that happens. Hell yeah. Alright, 1 the die roll. I actually like this a lot. So what? This is 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 6 mana on turn 1. This is a turn 2. I think we're going to keep this. We're going to direct them on turn 1, see what's going on over there. Hope we can delay whatever they were going to do to us turn 1 and just pop off on turn 2. There's some mulliganing, so hopefully that helps us here. Alright, kept their 6. We're about to make it a 5. A little iffy doing this ahead of time. Let's take their colored mana and hope that they don't draw a Force of Will. Yeah, we're gonna take the colored mana, hope they don't draw a Force of Will. They're gonna get 3 draws to find one, though, is the problem. Assuming they want to crack these baubles. But unless they drew colored mana, they can't actually cast anything this turn? Alright, what are they seeing? They see the Cabal Ritual, so they know we're on something stupid. Alright, so they're gonna get to draw 2 more. They also might be holding off because of the fact that they saw that we're on black and have discard. The bobble's out of hand. We need 2 of the 4. Ball Therapy. Do we wait another turn is the question. Does it get any better for us? Because we have the mana to just go off now. We put into the Force of Will check. A lot of their deck is fluff, but they didn't play anything. So the chances of them having... Because we can try to wait, hope that we hit one more mana source to be able to Cabal Therapy first. But it does give them 2 more draws to be able to get something. The fact that they didn't play anything is kind of concerning, but it also could be Thoughtcast, it could be Thought Monitors. Because we're waiting for one more mana source if we can get it. I mean, we're playing this land regardless, it's just a matter of do we want to go off or not. I think we're going for it. Well, actually, no. The fact that they're pausing, I think we're going to wait. Yeah, we'll try to get one more mana. Hopefully we hit a mana source next turn and we can go off. Ooh, they choose not to. Interesting. Let's see what they do here. Alright, they're going to see what we're drawing here. Or what we have. So they see the Infernal Tutor. Spell Bombs, whatever. I don't give a shit about that. Alright. So we want one... Alright, come on. Give us a mana source. Mana source, right now. Mana source. Alright. Force checking. Ooh, they did have it, so it's a good thing we named it. And now we pop off. I'm not going to be able to fully power this up. Alright. With a mana floating from 20, we should be fucking golden here. This should be enough, right? Dark Ritual, we go up to 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we still need more mana. 7. And we haven't played a land yet this turn. We'll go a little deeper. We'll see if I can hit one more mana source. Okay, there we go. We're good. Just running out our hand to be safe. Do one for red, one for black, just to be safe. Alright, tendrils for 16. Tendies for 16 seems decent. Fucking sweet. Alright, up against 8-cast. Pithy Needle in, Haywire Might in, Defense Grid in. Take out the Chrome Moxes as much as that pains me, but we brought in a bunch of colorless cards here. Probably take out the Cabal Rituals. Probably something like that. They're going to be bringing in all their forces, so we got to be cognizant of that. They can bring in their own Haywire Mights, I guess. Gonna bring in all their forces. They might bring in Unlicensors because they saw Cabal Rituals. Chalice of the Void is definitely something we're gonna have to be aware of. But yeah, I'm thinking Force Negations, Haywire Mights. Gotta watch out for Chalice. However, Chalice on 0 hurts them a lot too. I don't know who it actually hurts. Near them. I feel like it hurts us more, but it does shut off all of them. We can absolutely keep this. This is our Urza Saga plan. That just happens to do other things as well. Might go a little bit slower on the Urza Saga plan. Like, there's part of me that wants to ram it out on turn 1 and start making constructs on turn 2. But I think we're better off doing Swamp, Duress, Urza Saga, try to beat out a counter with Witchclaw Talisman, follow up with Ancient Tomb, Mox Opal, and see about trying to slam the other Witchclaw Talisman and make a dude. So I think that's the line that we're going to take here. This is also a hand that is not super weak to a Chalice on 1 or 0. It's the majority of what I want to do is lands and 2-drops here. We'll see what they do. I think at this point, honestly, Chalice on 1 is more annoying than 0 if they were to do that. Because Chalice on 0 is going to shut them off of a lot of shit that they can do. But we'll see. In my experience, like, I know that Saga Storm is supposed to just prey on, like, blue decks in general with Urza Saga Plan and everything, but I still just feel like these blue-based tempo decks are still just so rough for this deck in general. Alright, they're gonna start off with the Saga Plan as well, I guess. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and F6 through the turn and let them do their thing. Okay. So this is making me think that they're very much on the Saga Plan. We're actually gonna start off with the Thoughtseize. Podcast Emery, Force of Negation. We are going to go ahead and take Emery. It's interesting to me that they didn't pop this Bobble, but I guess they really want to turn on that. I should have played my Mox Opal, I just realized. Oops. The funny part is I still have an answer to this Force of Negation. Okay, that turns their stuff on, but they still don't have the mana to... Do they have the mana to Thoughtcast? I guess they do. Okay. They still can't make a dude, though, which is funny. And I'm guessing they didn't have land off of that draw, or they would have played it by now. I wouldn't hate another 0-drop artifact here, so that I can Urza Saga, Wishclaw Talisman, Mox Opal, have another mana. Okay, I guess they're going to save what we're drawing. They want to draw more cards, so I'm guessing that means they don't have a blue card. They see the Ancient Tomb. Oh, no, they did have the land. Okay. Chalice on 0, that was my mistake, but it means there's a very good chance that we're resolving this Wishclaw Talisman. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. They're also only going to be able to get 1. If they want to 2-for-1 themselves here, I'm actually kind of okay with that. Because I have another one in backup. Ooh, it resolves? That's interesting. I mean, I guess they could Haywire might grab it. Oh, making a dude. Okay. Well, they have a Pithing Needle and they're gonna name Wishclaw. They could do that now that I think about it. If they Pithing Needle, we're kind of fucked here. I should have run out this Mox Opal. That was my mistake. Okay, it's just a Mishra's Bobble, that's fine. That is totally fucking fine. This construct is mildly problematic. Infernal Tutor. So let's see, Infernal... do I want to Infernal Tutor here? No, I probably want to make a dude to be able to block this thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait. Because we're gonna want to make a dude block this, because we'd rather take 2 than 6. Next turn, basically just try to get enough mana to be able to duress and try to pop off. Because I'll have 7 mana. It's a Chalice on 1 as well. Oh no, it's a Top Monitor. I'm not as concerned about that. I mean, there's a lot that can still go wrong here, but we'll see. Make a dude. Just to conserve our life total a little bit here. So the worst case scenario is they have multiple pitch counters. Like, that is the absolute worst thing that can happen here. Okay, more mana's good. I like more mana. Grab a Lion's Eye Diamond. They land. Duress. Jesus Christ. Okay, we lost this one. We're not getting back in this. Triple blue pitch count. Okay. We are not getting back into that one at all. Alright, we are just gonna go ahead and run it back. Okay. What do we got here? I think we're gonna go ahead and keep this. We are going for Urza Saga game plan of our own. See what they got. They're going to draw. Okay, yeah. Graveyard Hate ain't doing anything against me. I took out all of my graveyard shit, so they're already sideboarding at a disadvantage there. Another Ancient Tomb is interesting. I would have liked another Urza Saga, but the nice part is the Saga's going to give me things to sack to Cabal Therapy if I decide to try to go off also. So... that's just going to depend on how crazy they can go off here. Okay, Chalice on... wow, their own Chalice on 0 already. Or an Emery. Okay. I'm not super sure what the point of that was, but okay. Guess I don't know what they got going on over there, but we're gonna be the beatdown deck here because they shut off all of their fast mana now. Swing, I dare you. Oh. Okay, I think our opponent made a huge mistake. Like, I very much think our opponent made a massive mistake here. We're gonna go ahead and grab a Haywire Mite, just in case we need it. And now we are the beatdown deck. I have an onboard answer to this Chalice of the Void if I need it. Okay. I'm actually pretty okay with that, to be completely honest. However, this Chalice might be hurting our opponent more than it's hurting us, so we might not want to get rid of it, but we do have an emergency out button if we need it. Yep, our opponent done fucked up. So we know they have a Soul Guide Lantern, so we could always just... I mean, that's a thing, I guess. I still think we're better off just going on the beatdown plan here because they're pretty much just dead next turn. I'm trying to think of what we could even name with Cabal Therapy here. Like, we can name Soul Guide Lantern. Like, Asai is mildly problematic. Like, I don't even know what to name with this just to see what they have. I mean, we can name Soul Guide Lantern so that we know we have a hit, but we literally don't care about it. I think we're gonna name Sai. It's about the only thing that can get them out of this. Like, it's the only thing I could see theoretically getting them out of this somehow. Oh, yeah, they're hella dead. They really fucked up. They should not have put that Chalice on 0. Yeah, they scooped it up. They saw they were done. This is why Chalice on 0 is such it's such a double-edged sword. Yes, it screws me out of like a quarter of my deck, but I think they actually have more 0 drops than we do. So they've got 4, 8, 9, 13, 15. They have 15 0 drops in deck. 2, 6, 10, 14, 16. I mean, I guess technically we have one more 0 drop than they do, so it does technically hurt us more. But in that case, you could definitely tell that the opponent, they were hoping that it was going to screw us over and we weren't caring about our 0 drops whatsoever. They needed them for mana, so I think they were hoping that it totally shut our hand down and we went a completely different route. So always something to keep in mind when you're playing up against the Chalice of the Void deck, or 8-cast specifically. I've heard it both ways, whether you should board them in or out. I really am leaning toward I think the 8-cast player should board the Chalices out. They're going to hurt them more often than they're going to hurt us, I think. So, but that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm not an A-cast player. If you are, say in the comments what you think, but that's my take on it after seeing a bunch of back and forth and playing the matchup a few times, so just my opinion. Alright, what's the die roll going into this round? Magic of player 1. What are you on, opponents? Alright, I decided to go first. This actually is a great hand, and I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna keep. We'll see what their turn 1 play is to determine what we want to do here. There's a part of me that, again, wants to run out Urza Saga on turn 1. But I might just swamp first. Also, depending on what they lead off on, we'll determine if we want to throw Opal and Lion's Eye Diamond out. Because if they show white, pending is a real possibility. Okay, they're on black, so they're on something discard, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh. Oh, opponents. Oh. Opponent, you should not have done that. Oh, opponents. Oh, I almost feel bad for this now. Can I actually go off this turn instead? This is what? This is going to be 3, 4, go down to 2, turns on this and this. No, okay, so we can't go off this turn yet. But we are going to do some disgusting things here. Granted, our opponent is very much a top deck away from just winning. Because they very well could hit any of their reanimation spells, but the fact that we're about to 2-for-1 them here is actually kind of fucking hilarious to me. Because, actually, hold on, we have 6 mana. Do we? This is 2, 3, 6. We just go off this turn, actually. Never mind, this is a turn 1. Right? Because we do black. This goes up to 3, this goes, yeah. We just pop off here. Never mind. We take the safe route. Because not getting there from 20 is going to be very, very rough. Okay. Put that under its this. Keep the new one. Play this. Play this. Play this. Get 5 mana. We're at 12, and tendrils the fuck out of you. Okay, so we went from basically completely stopping our opponent's game plan to just killing them instead. So. What was it? Was there draw an LED for the turn? I think that's what it was? No. What was our draw for the turn? The Dark Ritual. That's what sent us over the edge, was the Dark Ritual. Okay. I think it's that. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. So now we get the tendrils out of this pile. This whole pile comes in. Ad Nauseum comes out. Therapies can come out, I guess. Probably trim a bottle? Trim a Thoughtseize, trim 1 Dark Rit? Or something like that. Thoughtseize is probably our worst discard spell here. I mean, it hits anything, but we don't want to take a creature if that's the only thing that they have. Or creatures in their hand. Alright, what do we have here? We don't have a ley line, so I think we're gonna ship this. It's not particularly fast either. I think we gotta ship it. A ley line, but no fucking mana. Gonna ship that. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess we're going to 2. 1? Guess we're keeping this. Like, apparently we should have kept that other one. And we're gonna give them a lot of time to figure this out, but that was honestly kind of embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. if they have any answer for this, we're just fucked. The nice part is this shuts all their discard off. At least for now, anyways. Faithless Looting, okay. This looks like the traditional red-black version, so we do have to worry about a Serenity. Okay, a land is a good start. Just slowly getting up to our lands will help. Like, just mana into a Helm of Obedience. Ooh. Is this a Serenity? No. Not a Serenity yet. Balrit is a thing. They also could have Wear Tear, which is something to be aware of. We are just going to play out everything that we get to shut off any discard that they could have. Because we are now 2 mana away from being able to just get Helm of Obedience. Why are they entombing something? Is it just to thin their deck? I'm very confused. I'm assuming it was just to thin their deck. Do I want to hold on to the tutor? No. Where is Urza's Saga? Because now we can actually get a threat on board. This is a clock now. So as long as they can't deal with this... They're also getting rid of a bunch of their reanimation shit. So as long as I can dodge a Serenity, we're good. Assuming they're just thinning their deck. Maybe they're playing a Grief here to get a body on board? Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, okay. They're playing a Grief for no value just for the sake of getting a body on board. Just totally fine. Another Leyline, which doesn't do anything. Faithless Looting, okay, so they're still looking for a Serenity. Which it looks like they're whiffing on. We'll take our 3 here, it's fine. We don't have Ad Nauseum in the deck anymore, so we don't care nearly as much. This is also going to result in our constructs being bigger. Pick another dude. I think we're going to go ahead and grab another box here. Yeah, just to get this Leyline out of our hand and have even more mana. We are winning this race now. Okay, they have to be doing this to thin their deck. They're trying to get their Serenity. Which would be incredibly bad for us if they hit one. Seems like so far that is a no, but they are getting to the point where they can almost just hard cast stuff. Okay. Okay, so we're at a point where Serenity doesn't do it anymore. They could hardcast a Gristlebrand if they have enough rituals. And we got there. Just for the hell of it, let's see what our next card was gonna be. If this actually wants to work. Apparently not, but pretty convincingly taken down Reanimator on a fucking mull to 1. That was pretty fucking sweet. Alright, so what can I say about this deck? It's a known entity. You know that it puts up results. You see other people playing it. Builderburn has put up some great results with it. Tony's put up some great results with it, being the founder of the deck and everything. Like, it's a known entity. It's kind of just a tuning thing at this point. I know I've seen a lot of innovation as far as the sideboard's concerned. I know us testing out Expedition Map is honestly old tech as far as sideboard is concerned, but I decided to give it a shot, see if it actually does anything against those blue tempo-based decks. In general, I know this deck is supposed to prey on blue tempo decks, as I stated during some of the games. It still just feels incredibly rough. If you can get the combination of map plus Pithing Needle, it actually feels really good against those Wasteland blue decks, such as Death Shadow and Delver. But if you don't have both pieces, just having one more copy of a Urza saga honestly doesn't feel that great, and it almost feels like you're better off trying to just wait for your hole and hope that they kept a very slow defensive hand. But they still feel like super, super rough matchups. But I mean, it's a fun deck. My only complaint is just any combo deck. Variance is a bitch. There are times where you'll draw the wrong half of your deck, or just like you won't be able to piece together the mana or something. It happens. It's part of being a combo deck. There's inherent variance, and this just being a card game. It is what happens. But as you can see, it can do some stuff there. A note on my Black Saga Storm mirrors. I think I'm sitting at like 1% win rate in the mirror match. I don't know why I cannot piece the mirror match together. It always seems like I am one turn too slow, no matter what I try to do. Like, I know there was a mistake there. I shouldn't have cast that Dark Ritual. I should have thrown it under the Chrome Mox instead. But it wouldn't have changed anything. We were still just going to die anyways. So, it's a fun deck. I love it. I'm still in the process of building this thing with paper, and this is still my primary legacy deck. I recommend it for anyone who likes Storm, anyone who likes artifact-based decks. It's super, super fun. It's super powerful. It can do things I just saw. So, yeah, all I gotta say about that one. If you like what you see, go ahead and take a spin there. And if you like what you see in these videos, do me a favor, drop a sub down there and a like button. It is free. It is a great way to support my content. And if you want to catch me live, come check out the Twitch, www.twitch.tv/DasSourKraut. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Central. Any amount of legacy combo decks or anything else to make the opponent groan. As always, thank you for stopping by, and